find you if you were wondering where I went. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
But I'm really not that cool to look at, and everything cool is going to happen on the screens up ahead of you. So go ahead and sit back and relax, and we will get the show started. So first I'm going to fade out our beautiful rainbow lights. Goodbye, rainbow.
Yeah.
And we have some other cool rainbow lights behind it. And we have some images of the moon, our lovely companion. And this is the moon in all its many forms that we will explore here today. Now, we are going to start and fade out all of this, and it is going to get really nice and dark in here. And then we will pull up again our sky. So here is a daytime sky. We can see the sun over here, and we can see the moon over here. Now, I am going to use my magical space powers and speed up time, so we don't have to sit here all day. I'm going to set the sun.
Hi.
And we will see what happens when the sun sets. Probably will be nighttime, if everything goes according to plan. And here we are at nighttime, and we can see the objects in the sky moving in this kind of pattern. Everything seems to come from over here, and it goes over here, and that is because of the rotation of the Earth. Now, we saw the sunset, we saw the stars rise, and now it's 2 a.m. But, do you think that we got this video by standing outside the planetarium and having a camera and just watching the sky?
Yes. No. Yes.
Might be a good guess. But we actually used a computer model. So I'm going to show you how this thing works. So we are going to, here together, set up a computer model. Quiet down, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright, we are going to set up this computer model together. So, first, we are going to establish some coordinates. We are facing to the south. Let's tell the computer what time it is. And when we tell it the time, we can not only tell it the time of day, we have to tell it the exact date. Because things out in space aren't the same every year. They change from year to year. Now we're going to add in our objects. We're going to add in the sun. We will add the moon. And our computer model knows where those should be and how far away they are. And we're going to add in the stars. So now that we have our objects in here, something is very wrong.
Hi, Milky Way.
What's happening here?
The sun is still up.
The sun is out and the stars are out?
That's
Alright, everyone take a big deep breath. We are all just breathing the vacuum of space for a second there. But don't worry, I added back in the atmosphere. So now we can breathe again. And we are going to add in, now we're going to add in some controllers. We're going to be able to control the motion of our objects. So we have the moon's orbit. So what does the moon orbit? The moon orbits the Earth, and then we have the Earth's orbit. What does the Earth orbit? The sun. And then we have the Earth's rotation. So, now that we have this whole model set up, now we can see how we actually got the simulation we had before, and we're going to watch it all over again. Pay careful attention. The sun is setting over in the west. And here comes the moon. Alright, so now the cool thing about making computer models is that we can turn off and turn on some of the controllers. So I just turned off all of our controllers, and I'm going to turn on only the moon's orbit. If I have the Earth's orbit and the Earth's rotation off, is this going to look different than it did before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to look a little different, so let's see what happens. We turn on the moon orbit, and then we will unpause time here and watch the moon.
It's going back.
It looks like it's going backwards. So that is the way that the moon actually orbits. It orbits this way. It does not orbit this way. But the reason why it looks like it moves this way all the time is because of the Earth's rotation. So if I turn on just the Earth's orbit, is it going to change? Let's see what happens if we turn on the Earth's orbit. And then unpause time. So that looked pretty similar to last time. The moon just moved about from here to here because the Earth's orbit takes a full year and the moon's orbit only takes a month. So, because of this, the Earth's orbit doesn't really change that much in just a couple hours, but you can actually see the moon orbit within a couple of hours. So now we are going to turn back on Earth's rotation and we will see the whole thing. But this time, watch the moon super closely and you can actually see it flipping across the background stars. It moves a little tiny bit slower than the stars do. Do you see that? So when the stars were moving this way, so was the moon. But the moon moved a little bit slower. That's because it's orbiting the opposite way. And now I'm going to add a day on here. And another day, and another day. So we started and the moon was over here. See how much it moves in one whole day? It moves about from here to here. I'll move another day. Oh, that was 2 days. And another, and another, and another. And if I do this for 28 days, it'll go in a nice full circle, because that is how long it takes for the moon to orbit. So you can see if you add up all those little pieces there, you'd make a full orbit.